Hey, Johnny Mosley here, Chief Testing Officer for Peter Glenn Ski & Sports, hanging out with my junior assistant Chief Testing Officer, my son, 11-year-old Jack Mosley. What's up, Jack?
Hello.
This is a pretty sharp looking board. I love the graphics on it.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
This is the Connelly Surge 125 we've been out testing with the Optima Kids boot. Look how cool that boot is. It's almost like an Adidas look with the leather.
Yeah, with the white and black leather.
Yeah. Anyway, despite the looks, let's talk about the performance. I'll run through all the details here without trying to bore you, and then Jack will tell you what it actually felt like out on the water. Okay, so on the big boy boards, like adult boards like mine, you have what's called 3-stage rocker. And this kids board has that as well. So basically you have different planes. It's kind of flatter under the foot, and then the tail kicks up like that and kicks up like that. And the reason that is because it allows you to get more pop off the wake when you ollie. And some kids are starting to get there at this age, some aren't, but it at least introduces them to that sort of, that feeling and that pop like the big guys have. The other thing that's pretty cool is you can't really see it, but right here there's a little ridge in the board. Do you feel that? You probably feel that, yeah. And what's nice about that is when you come down, say you're clearing the wake, and you come down hard, the board actually peels the water away, so it creates a bit of a softer landing. If you've ever gone big on a wakeboard, it can be a rude awakening when you land in the flats and you don't hit the transition perfectly. So that's really nice for your knees and ankles, especially developing young juniors. Then you can see these kind of molded in fins here on the side. Obviously great for just, you know, surface carving, keeping the board in. Some boards that are super flat, I find they give too quickly. So especially if you're not really on top of the board, it's nice to have an extra fin. This is a skate fin, so you can, you know, do more tricks and the board won't cavitate as much. Okay, enough of me. Jack, what are your thoughts on the performance?
Well, I thought it held an edge when you're carving out to come in to jump or just to smash a lip or something. I thought it held the edge really well when you're railing it over. And the boots were good. They were really comfortable on the inside. I felt like, and it was light too, so I could like get it back under me when I needed to, and I could throw it around.
How'd you feel about the length?
The length was perfect, I think. It was right there where I like it.
Okay, so that's a 125. He is 4'11", so we're talking chin length right there. It's probably a good, you standing up straight?
Yes, now I am.
Okay, below chin length, so between the chin and the nipple length is probably good. The boot, he commented on being, you know, the boot is in a range from size men's 5 to men's 8. So you're a what, a 6?
I'm 6.5.
Okay, so he's a 6.5, so he fit in the boot great. You're gonna have a lot of range, so you can have lots of kids on the boat that can use it, from the smaller guys to the bigger guys, and that's a nice thing. If you were looking to like take the next step and, you know, start to go big and do flips and stuff like that, you want to start to get boots that are sized more concisely to your foot. But this is a great boot to get started with. Comes with this board. Very cool looking, very comfortable. It's got a single drawstring and has this little clip, which is cool. Basically, you unlace it. And this is key too, if you have a lot of kids in the boat, you don't want a boot that's like impossible to get on. So you loosen this thing up, you'll be back there all the day wrestling the kids to get their foot in and out. It's a real drag. So you loosen that thing up, they pop their foot in, it's got a nice neoprene action in there. And oh, what about the EVA foam under your foot? Was that soft enough?
Yeah, when I cleared the wake and I landed, it felt really soft. And as you said, the little ridge on the bottom softened it even more than the pad. So it all softened really well and I didn't feel much.
That's important because I'm always back there watching these guys like, oh, they're gonna hurt themselves for ski season. Hurt their knees and ankles. So good padded foot is important, and you don't want it too squishy, but he says this is just the right amount. And then a great drawstring. You're gonna pull on that thing as hard as you can. This slides down, and then there's a little hook right there. Go ahead, what's that for?
So you can put it through the lace, come around, and then clip it off on the lace. That's what I was doing to keep the lace from flapping around in the water and hitting yourself in the shin, which really hurts.
All right, there it is, the Connelly 125 Surge, as described by Jack Mosley. Thanks, Jack.
Oh.
fun out there today.
Yeah.
All right, have a great day out there with your family on the water. Be safe, go big. PeterGlenn.com is where you can find us for all our reviews. Cheers.